breath control exercises. मुश्किलें पड़े तो हम पे इतना कर्म कर, साथ दे तो धर्म का, चले तो धर्म पर, खुद पे हौसला रहे, बदी से ना डरे, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे, हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे, हमको मन की शक्ति देना. We'll start with Anulom Vilom. All right. Why one has to do Anulom Vilom? Anulom Vilom is also called as Nadi Shodhana or alternative nostril breathing. Right. It helps oxygen to reach to 72,000. Right. It helps oxygen to reach to all the cells of the body through 72,000 energy channels that we call them as nadis. So that's why Anulom Vilom helps us to urja, right? The energy level, because everything is energy. All matter possesses energy, right? The live one, the dead one, it's all energy is everywhere. So it's only or us, right? Tune to that frequency and receive it, just like a radio wave, right? The transmitter. If we don't tune to a particular frequency, we don't hear proper sound, right? That is in a subtle way. This is what it is. Let's perform Anulom Vilom. Bit of cold. All right. So this is Anulom Vilom. Now we move on to Brahmari Pranayam, right? Why Brahmari Pranayama we need to do? ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮರಿ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, क्यों हम करनी चाहिए ब्राह्मरी प्राणायाम टू गेट अ साउंड स्लीप, right? It's not just the sleep, right? Disturbed sleep, it won't help and doesn't give any rest to the body. And people especially who are working in IT, because of anxiety, pressure, many other steps, right? Personal, professional, so many things are going in the mind. With that disturbed mind, it's hard to get a sound sleep, right? If you don't get sleep within 3 to 5 minutes, then there is some issue. So that needs to be corrected, otherwise body doesn't get complete rest, and then cannot get a focused mind. So Brahmari Pranayam. So because of that, people started taking the sleeping pills. But what will happen if one consume the sleeping pills, right? It's all temporary. Maybe it may solve the instant issue, but what will happen? Other side effects, right? Because of pills, external body, when we put chemicals in the body, right? It may kill the important bacterias, germs in our body. Then again, imbalance in our regular being. So everything is connected. So it is always good we try to be natural as much as possible. If we are very much close to the nature, how the nature cycle works, right? Similarly, panchabhutas, right? Prithvi, aap, tej, vayu, akash. The body is also made up of panchabhutas. So if we don't balance them right, then body obviously doesn't cope up with the nature. That's the reason sleep plays very important role. So to get a sound sleep, right, it is not the quantity of the sleep but the quality of the sleep matters, right? For that purpose, if we go into deep sleep, more we sleep deeper, higher the energy level and body gets complete rest. This way it helps. So let's perform Brahmari. Shanmukh Mudra. Hmm. Hmm. We hear our own vibrating sound, and then this is how cells get relaxed. Now the last one, we want to meditation. Why you have to meditate? To control our thoughts, correct? Because on an average, an individual, right, human being thinks 65 to 72,000 thoughts per day. Just think how restless we become, right? Meditation brings that awareness within us, what we are thinking. So if we become aware of what we are trying to think, then we know it, right? What to perceive, what not to perceive. This way, at least with that awareness, I can get rid of some of the thoughts. And most of them, right, they're all negative, right? We human being tend to think negatively a lot. So to just pass through the negative thoughts, we don't abstract them. They come and go. There is no blockage for those. So only we perceive the positive thoughts. So this way, that awareness helps us to stop wasting our energy. So that's why meditation is important. And in this process, you can remember your God, whatever you believe in, just as the breathing happens, right? Inhale, exhale. So we just remember God, and that's all. Don't think of the past and then, forget the past. Don't think of the future. Be in the present moment. All right, let's do meditate. Sit straight, chin mudra, and meditate. All right, keep your eyes closed, rub your palms gently. सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. Take care, enjoy your Sunday, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Press the bell icon, share and care, because yoga is way of life, right? We need to do on daily basis the way we do everything, right? It's important. We need to take care of our mental and physical health. Take care. Bye.